start to be that kind of contact. Do you feel that? So I can't go like this. You're going to make this contact and stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't get weak. Do you see? We're connected right here. Do you see that? Can't go like this. That's too much. And this is too little. But I have to make contact. Ooh. Like you got to charge that initial contact. Okay? So, ooh. Hands connection. There we have it now. Okay? And now I can yield. So I can't yield before it. It'll get pushed into. Charge and then the yield. You feel that? Okay. Got that? So charge, it's there. Then the yield. Okay? Charge, got it, and the yield. Sometimes you'll see me bow into it. If you pay attention, you go back and you watch the videos. I bow to it. I don't do this. You see this a lot. Where I just have this posture for posture's sake, right? As he's moving into me, I'm moving into him. Okay? Sometimes I'm here, whoa, and I have it here, and then I yield that. It's very hard to yield when you don't have that. Right? So first charge and then around it. You can reach to him, charge. You can expand from here. Yield. Okay, and once you charge and you yield, try not to yield with your arm. This is why I yield with my body, because then my body is going to come back. See that? So, okay, let's just get that initial charge. So I have to have this yin-yang relationship. So usually what we have is we have yin, and then you guys go trying to go yang there. It's backwards. Okay? Yang, and then the yin. Okay? So, some things which is related to you going yang, you reversing it. Okay? Yin and then trying to go yang here. When you go yang here, you don't have the right cutting angle to affect his center. So if I take this cutting angle, do you see it's going that way? You see that? It's going like that. You see that? And just because you hold on to it doesn't change that. Sometimes you're here like this, but you're just pushing back into this energy right there. Do you see that? Do you guys see that?
Right.
So we see a lot of this one. We see a lot of this one. Some other ones, let's see, you going like this, okay? And the reason why that's happening is because you didn't neutralize the contact point and you got stuck there. So you can't go around the arm, okay? So when I go like this, you have to let the arm fall into this place. What you're doing is you're trying to move your cut. Think differently. Let his arm go into that. Do you see how I'm doing that? So I'm going to exaggerate it. I want his elbow to go over here. So, boom. Then his arm goes into it and not me coming back into him and trying to get him. Okay? So, yang, and then the yield, and his arm will go into it, right? And then you can feel this. So, yang, you charge, boom, yang, yin, and then here you have your yang on the other side of a reconcile. So it doesn't change if you go big. It's still the same. If you go small, you're still going around that. Do you understand that? So you're not getting stuck on this side. I'm on the other side. So I haven't even dropped my arm yet. You see? Okay? So let's try that. Thinking differently, right? So charge the yield. Okay, now here's the other thing you have to think differently. So it's two things differently. I actually go yang at first, then yin, not yin at first, then yang. Okay? And then I actually let him come underneath it rather than me go over it, right? And then the other thing is this elbow hinge. When I have my elbow down, he can't come underneath it, okay? Because my elbow is always going to be lower than him. So just like a door I want to walk through, I have to open the door, and then you can get over the top. So as I'm coming around, charge, yin, my elbow comes up. You see that? My elbow comes up. And then this is the same body work you'll always do. So I'm here, I relax the shoulder, I keep an expanding center, and I drop the shoulder blade. Okay? The shoulder blade goes down. So whoa, yin, right? And let that come up. Coming up allows me to get over the top of his arm, right? Just keep it all locked down. Boom. Okay, don't let this be down here. All right, let's try it. Let's look at this. Right, is there? Say something. Right now, this is the same. Just look at it. Even though he's grabbing, it doesn't really change. Okay? So I put a hand here, and I come around, and now he puts a hand on my hand. There you go. Do you see? It's the same. Do you see that? Okay? So that's the trickery of this technique, is it looks like it's going to be the same, but the difference is that I'm going around the energy. Do you see that? So when I go here, and he goes, this is the same technique. Okay? I'll show you what I mean. So he goes, right? And he's strong, but so am I. He's not going to get it either, right? Do you understand? So you can see. So a lot of you guys are like going, I'm going to muscle here. Do you understand? But anywhere you muscle, then I can muscle. Do you see? Go ahead and go. You see? So if you go, well, why is that? Look, go ahead and go. Keep going, keep trying. See, now we're doing the same thing. We're doing the same thing. So the one who's stronger is going to win. Okay? But what this technique is doing, grab, and instead of going here like that, I'm going around everything. Do you see? Going around it, going around it. Okay? And we just do that. I don't know how you're going to do it, but you have contention points. So right here, do you see how I'm lifting? So I'll go around it. Do you see how I'm doing that? And then right here, right? Do you feel that? So I go around it again. Do you see that? And then when I come back like that, do you feel the knuckles? I'm going to go around it again. Do you see that? And now you feel that knife edge there? I'm going to go around it again. Do you see how I'm doing that? Right? And now you feel the back of my hand on you. Do you feel that? I'm going to go around it again. Do you see that? And then you never had anything to push on. Okay? So, boom, the charge. You see it's in your palm, right? And then I'm going to disappear that. And I can feel that's on me, right? So I'm going to not keep working on that. I'll go around it. And then I feel that right there, right? Do you feel that? And I'm not going to push there because you be strong, be strong. Do you see? So I got to go around it again. You see? I'm taking it off like that, okay? And then I climb over the top. And if I cut down here, be strong. You think you're weak. Be strong. Okay, now watch. I'm going to lift my elbow. And I went around it. Do you see? So the way that you want to think of this technique is it looks like two swords are engaging, but one of them's going around the other one, right? And then it's in your throat by the time you realize, okay? So if you watch, it's a totally different thing than you're going like this. You get that? He should never feel it. it's too late now when he finally feels it. So all of this part is neutralized, neutralized, neutralized. Like very much like a snake is coiling around the sword. Okay? So you can go, no, do you see? So I go around it. You see? And then the knuckles right there, do you feel that? So I go around it again, right? And then I'll go around it again, right? And then I'll hide. It's too late for you. Okay? So anywhere that you are pushing on the guy where that makes you feel stronger, that's actually where they would push back on you. Okay? You want him to push, you want them to push on nothing. Okay? That's Aikido. Okay? Try it again. You can already have the charge, right? Because he has an intention and I meet his intention. So sometimes it looks like we're going and I've yielded. You see that? But what I did before was he goes, I'm already charged. We already charged. Do you understand that? So I'm not sitting here like this. This is not the same thing. We're going, I'm already meeting. And then you can use your footwork to help reconcile whatever you found difficult to reconcile in the static Suwari Wasa. The angle you take, how much you receive, going backwards, all that kind of stuff. And you get to play with that. So you should not have, it should be easier. Okay? Oh. But again, you don't need the footwork, you can just, you still could do it like that. It just makes it easier. Okay, let's try. So, when someone is reconciling my energy, you're like, oh, it's on. You see that? You have to take ukemi. You have to go where it's taking you to go. What the beginner tends to do is when they fall into the owie part, right? Then they fall however they want. And if he keeps going, I'm falling away from the lock. Do you see that? And it's going to hurt. And usually, because we're all so nice here, we let you up and out of it. But you're not improving. Okay? So in the same way that he goes around your energy, now it's my turn. You see, and I reconcile that energy. And then I'm practicing the yin side. He's practicing the yang side. Got it? So at first, I give the energy to reconcile, then he gives it, and I have to reconcile it here. So watch this thing where you go, oh, you're going to get really hurt, or you're going to force your Nage to not train with you, okay? All right, let's go. So again, I'm coming in, and I have my push, and now it's my turn. Oh, stay there.
Hi.
I can feel that. You see, I can feel the owie. So what I do is relax, accept, and move to get rid of it. Okay? So that's your job. You're doing it as Nage, and the incentive is, hey, do what your teacher says, do the efficient thing, do the form right. As Uke, the incentive is stop hurting. Okay? But it's the same skill set. So you come in and you don't want to go, ah! No. We're going to stop you here, okay? And then my job is to move where that stops hurting. He's going to stay there.
Hi.
Okay? And I'm going to go to where it stops hurting. He goes. This is generally where you start to feel it. And he's going to stay there strongly.
Hi.
And then I'm going to move to get it to stop hurting. Okay? Again. More. A little bit.
Hi.
More. Give it to. There we go. Okay? And then he stays there. And then I move to get that to stop hurting. Okay? And I keep my full palm on him. Okay?
Hi.
Alright, try it.
Hi.
And Zuke, I'm just reconciling that energy. Every time, over and over and over. That's all I'm doing, okay? So I'm coming in, boom, reconciling it. You don't have one you can meet because you don't know what he's going to do. You don't know what you're going to do. But you always reconcile that energy. So he should cut in the air. Not cut into me. Ah! Okay, it doesn't change how fast I go. He should always cut in the air. Got it? Okay, let's go. Okay, so charge, yin, but I have his center. Okay, so he reconciled my attack. The arm, he made his arm go around my energy, right? My arm was going around his energy, his arm went around my energy, and that gives me right into his center if I'm paying attention. Boom, boom. So go slow, and I'm aiming towards his tanden, and I can just project. You'll feel the arm go yin on you. It goes yin, boom, and so you go into the center. You understand that? Right. Just like everything. So I'm here. I try to trap his arm goes yin, and I will go up to the center line, the spinal line. Same thing here. Arm goes yin, boom, go into the center. I'm not pushing him like this. This energy transfers into his center. Oh, I missed you. It's all right. Make sure you enter on your projection. Enter. Don't leave your feet out. Here. Enter.